Underground Arsenal.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
This is the Underground Arsenal Show.
You're right.
Yeah.
Only on the Raw 808 Underground Radio. Make sure to get that app.
Get that.
And if you miss a show,
You know where to go.
go to the uashow.com.
Log on, people.
Yeah, and this is DJ Fatal Skills.
And your boy M80 in the building.
Yes, and this week, man, we got someone special, man.
Special.
He's a legendary graph writer
Yes, sir.
and MC. King Topaz, introduce yourself.
What
brother.
up?
King Topaz, Queens, New York, FGR, OTM,
Stand
Sky
up.
family. Been doing this for years, man. I'm a little bit on the older side, but we here, man. This is how we doing it. Hip
Age
hop
is just a
all around.
number. Age is just a number, my man.
Word.
Word up.
Exactly. That's what R. Kelly said anyway. But
But yo,
You going
man,
in.
to start it off, man, just let the people know who you are. Let the people know who is King Topaz.
I'm King Topaz. Like I said, I'm a little bit on the older side. I roll with some of the OGs, but I've been doing this for many years. But I'm coming back. I took a little bit of hiatus. I went under a few different rap names and put out stuff for Marley Marl, Capone, Royal Blood, a lot of the Queens guys, Godfather Part 3, a bunch of different people. I also do art, engineering, a bunch of different stuff. So I've been in this game in pretty much every aspect. I filmed videos for some legendary people and stuff, Craig G, bunch of different people. So I'm a jack of all trades and a master of some.
Word. A man that wears many hats. No doubt. No doubt, man.
Yeah, man. And let the people know how you got started into hip hop and making music and writing and all that.
Yeah, what was the inspiration?
Well, I grew up in Queens, New York, so I have 5 brothers. 4 of them are older than me. My oldest brother, he's in his 60s now. He went to the High School of Art and Design. He was writing on trains and all of that with some of the OGs. Spike Lee's brother Shadow, rest in peace, and people like
R.I.P.
that, Guy and Al Diaz, Bomb, who used to be Basquiat's partners. So he's been around a bunch of different people, and he was doing a lot of the art stuff, and he ended up going into animation and working on some fantastic projects.
That's dope.
So I was when I was born, you know, he was already in his late teens, so I was always kind of under his wing. And then my other brothers started getting into the writing and the b-boying. One of my brother Patrick Timex, he was a b-boy. He was down with the Breakmasters out from Jamaica, Queens, and I've just been in this. It's just always been in my blood and my family forever. So I was writing, I was breaking, I was rapping, all of that, you know.
Got
From a
hip hop
young
in the
age.
veins.
Yeah, and
The
I
master
live-
of all elements, huh?
I live right by Left Rack City, Queens. So Nori and them, you know, they from the hood. And there's immense amount of talents out here. My uncle used to own a bar in Queensbridge, so I know a lot of dudes from over there. And when, you know, at some point when, you know, the art wasn't really paying the bills, I was kind of in the streets. So the street stuff will lead you to meeting a lot of different people that in some senses become valuable in the music industry or in
Facts.
you know.
That's facts. So as far as graph, is there one graph artist that like really got you wanting to do graph at that time? You know what I mean? Like, was there a specific artist that you was like, yeah, I'm really infatuated by the way that they do their shit. I want to try to do the same shit.
Can't really say that there's one because there's so many, but to start it off, I will say that, like, being in the rapping and hip hop and all of that, one of the first records I ever went and physically bought from the record store was a Run DMC. It was a 45 single, and it had a picture cover on it, and they had the, you know, they had a picture on the back that had some, you know, some graffiti that said Hollis or whatever. So that type of stuff. But, you know, in the real graph game, you know, you got Scene, Lee, Blade, all of these old school guys that were really killing the trains, and they were doing masterpieces on the trains, and there's just so many of them. And thankfully, I was fortunate enough to even meet a lot of them and even paint with some of them, Scheme, TMT, and these type of guys. Like all of these guys that were in Star Wars and stuff like that. Even Cap, who was just doing throw-ups and, you know, killing shit. They considered him like the graffiti Terminator, you know, the graffiti, you know, he was the villain. But, you know, in his later years, I got a chance to hang out with him and even see him building with some people that he had beef with back in the days and stuff. And the whole culture comes full circle at some point, and everybody realizes the older we get, you know, we got a real love for this, and especially for the guys that really started this, you know. It's a beautiful thing, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, man. So, I know you've been around for a while, like you said. So, what are you bumping in the whip nowadays?
Well, that's even a tough question, because I don't really I'm not really into the mainstream stuff, so.
Strictly underground, right?
I'm strictly underground. You know, there's a couple things. Of course, I love 50 and them. I used to chill in 50 so back in the days and all of that. So I remember him when he was knocking people out on the block and all of that extra shit. But nowadays, I got so many talented friends that do this, and I love to show support. So I really be bumping most of their shit. My boy 07. The dudes I'm with in the studio now, the Ominous, Last Measure, Turtle, Leo. There's so many people. Music G in the Underground Army, Lex Naya. There's a bunch of cats. MC Whiteout. I mean, there's a bunch of cats that be on y'all playlist that I be with them on a regular. Like we just be chilling on some hip hop shit. So I've mainly bumped that. And to be honest with you, a couple years ago, there's a lot of females that are killing shit. A lot of girls on the West Coast. West Coast especially, like Cyrock, and, you know, my wife put me on the Snow the Product, and now there's these cats like the Neighborhood Kids and I forget the other group's name, but the Indigenous Cats, and these dudes, they spitting some political stuff, and they really going for it, and like Coach Contra.
Oh yeah.
And all of that, like
yeah.
I love that type of shit, like that type of stuff. It really gets my heart pumping, you know.
Yeah.
Now, No, go ahead.
No, you.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about, like, you know how the rap part of it, right? It's moving in one direction, but do you feel like they forgot the other elements like graph, b-boying, you know what I mean? DJing, you know what I mean?
See, for me, that's a tough question, because I feel like the mainstream definitely did. I mean, hip hop started out with the DJ, and, you know, the MC came putting on for the DJ. So that type of stuff. And shout out to my graph partner, who's Germs, aka DJ JS1 Rocksteady crew, who
salute.
So for me, I could say in the mainstream it's kind of absent, but in my real life, it's not absent, because the events that I go to, and there's events every other day in New York City, like people are breaking. I got B-Boy Jigs from the Supreme Beings in my latest video called Too Ill. I got, and I'm around these people constantly, so I cannot say that it died, but some of these people are struggling too, because some people are not bigging it up. You know, you get the mainstream or the commercials or the corporate people that want to, exploit some of this stuff for their things and whatever, and they'll throw some fake ass b-boy or some fake ass DJ in there when they should have the real people in there doing it. But, it is what it is. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it never left. I'm around it 24/7, so for me it never left. But I can see where certain parts are not as exposed as others.
I think it's because they can't market the other parts of it, right? Because they can market the rapping, you know what I mean, but they can't really market b-boying or graph or any of that. And they don't, they just want the part that they can exploit, and they can exploit rap. You can go in do all kinds of crazy shit when you rap, but you can't, you know what I mean? I think that kind of made it not so unified as far as the commercial aspect of it, right? In the underground, we always been there. It's never left. It's always been the element, so.
Nah, 100%, but I mean, even like I was just mentioning DJ JS1, he DJ'd for Rozelle all over the world. Rozelle from the Roots, the beatboxer. So they say that that's a fifth element, sixth element, or whatever it is. Like,
yeah.
Rozelle is still doing this thing. My man did Twix commercials. He's done voiceovers for things and everything. So, I mean, there's a way to market anything if you
want to, right?
Yeah.
If you in tune with what you in tune with, but you know.
Yeah.
Some of the people, you know, they want to work with the people that are easy, or they don't know how to really get in touch with it. I mean, if you go back to '82, the movie Wild Style, and you see where they were, you know, we're all graffiti artists and this and that. It's like some of these people just don't want to venture into those areas, or they don't want to deal with people that are going to be quote unquote difficult, or you know, they don't want to bring a certain element around. When they don't realize that, you know, hip hop is a beautiful thing, and we all are peaceful, and we all love this shit, and we all want to be in the mix with the world.
Right. I mean, you know, it's world music. I mean, everybody, you know, has some hand in the culture, whether you in Japan or France or the UK. You know what I'm saying? There's hip hop artists everywhere. So that's what's dope. From the Bronx, now it's worldwide. Now, I mean, something that they thought would have withered away like disco has become a global phenomenon, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop ain't going nowhere.
Nah, never. I mean, they thought that shit was gonna happen in the late '80s, early '90s. Look where we are now. So.
Right, man. We met them,
and they still saying it too.
Yeah, they still saying it, but it's bullshit because hip hop is a thing that was born organically. So one way or the other, we're gonna make our own way, and we're gonna make our voice heard, regardless of anything.
Facts.
And if corporate whoever don't want to put us on, we're gonna go bomb the streets. You're gonna see my name.
Word up.
Word. Yo, let the people know about the album, the self-titled King Topaz album.
Yeah, what can we expect from this album as far as the sonics, you know what I mean, features, production,
everything?
Hey.
All right, the sonics, the features, everything is this album. I try to kind of take it back. I've done a lot of different projects before, a lot of experimental stuff and blah, blah, blah. But this one, I was like, you know, I took a little hiatus and I said, let me bring it just back to the foundation of everything and just try to have some hard-hitting drums, some scratches on the hooks, some lyrics. You know, there's not too many topical concept songs on it. It's really just based around MC killing. There's a couple topical songs on it, and I was also at a difficult point in my life where my mother was sick and she was in hospice, and I was sitting there with her, and I was kind of just like this album kind of took me away from that, so I wasn't really trying to get too deep on it. I was just trying to kill MCs and do what I was doing. So, you know, JS got a track produced on there. My boy Breeze got a couple tracks on there. I produced a couple of tracks on there. Jake Colombo mixed and mastered.
So you're a producer too?
Jake is doing a lot of stuff in the industry right now with the beat money, with everybody. But you know, I'm just trying. I'm at this point in my life, I'm just trying to have fun with it. I'm a little older. The last 20 years of my life flew by. The next 20 years, I'm trying to make these shits work, because 20 years from now, I might be, you know, who knows? If I'm still here, I might be fucked up in the game. So I'm sorry, I didn't ask y'all if I could curse and shit.
Oh no, you good. You good. But I mean, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You want to continue to enjoy it. You know what I mean? And not look at it like it's a job. You know what I'm saying? It's culture. You know what I mean? It's what we are. We breathe hip hop. We live 100%. It. We eat it. You know what I mean? So you gotta have fun with it, no doubt.
So I got a question.
That's what I need to do. I need to have fun with it. If I ain't having fun with it, I'd rather just sit in bed and watch TV all day, or just do my 9 to 5, you know, whatever it is, because But I kind of gave my life for this. I sacrificed many years to do what I want to do, and it started paying off for me in different ways. So I'm not mad at my choice. You know, the only hard part is that I'm kind of looked at now by my peers as somebody who's a defender of this culture, and I don't always want to have to, you know, start going, oh, this guy's whack, that guy's whack, the new shit is whack. It just, you know, everybody just do what you do with it. Let me do what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I have my own fan base. Y'all have your own fan base, and the space that I'm in is lovely. I got a lot of great friends, a lot of great people that love this shit, man. We love this shit, man.
Yeah, because, you know, there's music for everybody. I mean, if I don't like it, doesn't mean I'm hating. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I just like what I like, and you like what you like, and that's what it is, man. No hate.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different tastes. I just like that hardcore underground hip hop shit. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it is. I
got a question, man. You mentioned you make beats too. What do you use?
What's your weapon?
Yeah, what's your weapon of choice?
Well, you know, I don't consider myself really a producer, but I started off back in the days in the 90s, obviously, like on the MPC and the ASR 10 and all of this type of stuff. Now I'm just strictly on Logic, so I'll find samples and cut them up in the DAW and do what I do with that, but I'm not a great producer, you know. I'll make 10, 20, 30 beats, 2 or 3 of them will come out all right, and you know, the good ones always get spit over first, and then I'll have to sit there and listen to everybody turn down the other 20. But
Wow, but you know, I mean, hey, again, that's having fun with it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. And I'm not a musician, so it's like, you know, with my group that I'm with today, the Ominous, you know, I was working on a beat yesterday. I sent it over. They were like, oh, it's all right, boom, boom, boom. But my boy Turtle plays bass and all of that, so, and he's like more of a musician, so he started adding on to the shit and switching and changing.
That's how it always goes, man.
Yeah, and it turned into something phenomenal. And my boy Leo spit a verse on it. Last message come through. Boom, boom, boom. We just.
That's what it is, man.
Everything, you know, and like you said, bottom line, having fun with it, man. Because without the fun, it ain't even worth it, man.
Yo, I mean, that's when the best shit happens, when you having fun. When you look at it as work, then it comes out robotic. You know what I mean? It's gotta be organic. So, you know what I mean? You gotta have fun with it. And yeah, I make beats.
Exactly.
And when I make beats, I'm having fun with it. If I'm not having fun, then why am I making beats? You know
why
what
you
I'm
even feeling miserable for?
Yeah, right? So,
you gotta be sitting there doing that dead knock, like,
right. My son be seeing me making beats, and I'll be over there just like I'm having a party by myself, having fun. You know what I mean? And he's like, yo. So I got him into making beats because he see me having so much fun.
That's
he's like, yo, I want to do the same
like,
shit.
Yo, what are you doing that's making him so happy right now? Like, I want to do what my dad's doing.
Right,
that's
man.
What's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And you know, you find your happy place with that. Like everybody got their happy place. Mine's is making music, hip hop. You know, just being in the culture. I'm happy.
That's what's up. I might have to hit you up for something. We might have to do something.
Of course, man. Of course, man. You know, that's what I do every weekend. After I'm done with this, I'm going back to the crib and banging out a beat or 2 or 3. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And what people don't realize, you know, the average person, hip hop people realize this, but the average person don't realize this. That shit is therapy, man. That shit is meditation.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, doing this is therapy for us too, man.
Yo, because we all got 9 to 5s, right? So this is like the escapism, right? We like, yo, I can't wait till the weekend so I get a chance to be, you know, right in front of my shit and start making some music. And I don't care if nobody hears this shit, you know what I'm saying? I just like to hear my own shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I appreciate when people give me good feedback, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, right? So,
of course, it feels good. You know, I do it for myself, but yeah, it feels good when you hear that, oh, that's dope, like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or when you just see the reaction, you know, you're just playing that and somebody's like, oh, okay.
Talking along the same lines of a reaction and, you know, having having people digging your shit. How did it feel to have Nas shout you out on that writer's joint?
Oh yeah,
that was amazing. That was amazing, especially being from Queens. I mean, we got mutual friends and stuff. So, and I know Premier personally. I did a lot of stuff with Premier, and I consider him, someone who's been a friend, and half of Queens, half friend. But this guy always shows love. So I knew right away when that shit happened. I was like, oh man. Thank the Lord for this, because that was just, and the album dropped at 12 o'clock. My phone was ringing at 12:03. Like,
that's dope, man. That's dope. Real. I think, I gotta play that joint in this show. I'm gonna play it after.
Word.
It felt great because a lot of the stuff that I do, my hip hop and my musical friend and everybody, they hear what I do, but on that joint, regular people heard my name.
Exactly.
People that live in heard my name and was like, oh, yo. So cats that didn't even know that I was really getting it in like that, it gave them a little perspective to be like, oh shit, this dude, he's really out there like that. Like I just my next door neighbor that was trying to rap type shit, like, because I don't broadcast my shit to, to certain people and everything.
Right.
At this stage, when I was younger, I used to be out there trying to bring the rhyme for everybody and do this and that. Nowadays, like, whatever, I'm just doing what I'm doing. If you see it on my page, you see it. If you don't,
whatever, yo. Yeah. No doubt. Salute to you, man.
Word up.
Yo, I love the joint. I can't wait to hear the whole entire album. Know what I'm saying? Any specific features on there that we should be looking out for?
Any future projects that you're working on? Anything that you
want
to
let me
people
answer
know
this
about?
Question first. On this album, obviously, I got Young Z with the Like This song that y'all about to play.
Yes, sir.
I got Spit Gems, who is a Queens legend. This dude, Spit Gems, is one of the dudes that. What the type of stuff that he raps, like I wish I had his voice and his mind. Like that's the type of stuff that I wish I could fucking do. Like he's just a beast with it. So to get him on a song with me, that was phenomenal. I got 07, White Owl. I got a bunch of different people. There's really no big names other than that. But I just be doing this to do it. I got a studio in the crib, so I'm sitting here when I get the fucking urge to do something, I'm doing it. And if I can get somebody dope on it, I get somebody dope on it. And I do got a couple of things in the can, but I ain't gonna reveal just yet. But because I got friends out there, and a lot of people show love.
Keep that under wraps, no doubt.
As far as future projects go, I've been working on an album with Raw Wattage, he grew up in Queens, but he's from down south also. So he's doing the Down South Up Top album right now with Large Professor and 45 King's son, who's Thick Crates. Me and him got a project together. I got a joint album with my boy Turtle, who kills all these freestyle shows in New York, Secret 4 with Lifelong and all of these dudes, and Respect to God. And I got the Ominous project that I'm working on. I also got something that I'm doing with Music G and the Underground Army, who's been around since the fucking 80s. These dudes were on the Heal Yourself project and all of that. So we got a side group aside from the Underground Army called Special Forces, and we got Shamrock from Mighty Sham and the Professor, Danger Stand Clear, and a bunch of different cats. Glazy MC, Dennis Kellman. They rock out from East Elmhurst, from where Kid and Play and all of them dudes is from. So Queens is a very, very tight knit. When you out in that environment like I am, it's a very small, tight knit community. We all know each other. We all doing things, and if we not specifically working together, we all supporting each other's projects and trying to get the word out for everybody. And do what we do.
That's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Word. Support. Word up, man.
So yeah, man, let the people know where they could learn more about you. Let them know your IG,
all your social
Twitter,
media
TikTok.
shit,
if you got a website, anything.
I was on TikTok, but I don't really go on there. I'm mainly on IG, which is at Topaz FTR, TOPAZ FTR. Fuck the rest. And I got my website, which is topazplanet.com, which you could get some merch and some graffiti merch that I've done and different things. You could also get the vinyl for the album, the CD, stickers, pins, all of that. I got merch out there because of Wazoo. So it's you know, I'm just trying to keep up with some of these young cats, man, because these cats are going hard right now, especially on the viral stuff and the internet stuff.
They are.
I'm more of a homebody type of dude that likes to work physically on stuff and do things with my hands. So I don't have time to be. I used to be into all of that, trying to build websites and figure out the internet, and I just kind of grew bored with it because a lot of people on there, especially the social media, they talking shit and doing this and that. And with all the politics and all the shit that's going on in the world right now, with you know what it is. I don't even gotta.
Yeah,
all the bullshit.
Word up, man.
Yeah, so,
we gotta stay rooted.
There's certain things I talk my shit online every now and then, but there's certain things you don't want to talk about with certain people, which is religion and politics.
Yeah.
Sexual orientations or whatever the fuck motherfuckers got going on with them. Everybody do them, you know. I'm with it all. Everybody do what you do. I'm here. I'm here to do what I'm doing.
Word.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, King Topaz, man, is.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, really, man.
No, we
no
thank
doubt,
you,
man. Yeah, we thank you for
doing this hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the culture pure.
Word.
And we need that. We need more artists to keep the shit pure. No dilution. Just keep that shit pure. 100%.
Yeah, facts. And it's not easy all the time because you walking up a hill trying to push a rock with this shit a lot of times, you know.
Yeah.
In New York, especially, that there's a big debate with the morning show. I don't want to get too deep into it with Rosenberg and Ebro and them when they left the morning show, and then they got a Bronx guy doing the morning show now, and it's like there's a whole thing, but it's like we walking against the tide with this because everybody wants this shit to kind of change and everybody wants to make money off of it, which is great. There's money to be made, but you don't gotta sell your soul to make money. It took me a long time to start making a living for what I'm doing. Man. But I don't listen, go to kids, stay in school, man. Learn all you can learn. Do what you do because it's this world is not. First of all, life is short, and there are people out there that hate you for no fucking reason.
Yes.
So
ain't that the truth? Word.
I had an old rhyme where I said I'm moving like a horse racing blindsided because I can't always pay attention to all that nonsense because it's just gonna make me miserable. I'm already a manic depressive since I'm a kid. I got bipolar disorder. 1 minute I feel this way, next minute I feel that. I don't want to get too deep into all of that. We just scratching the surface here. But there's a lot of things that go into this that make an artist do what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the key to all of that is to block out the nonsense, to stay focused, man. You know what I'm saying? Tunnel vision. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we appreciate everything you do, man.
We appreciate you calling in and everything, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the show. But please, before we let you go, introduce this joint we're about to play.
Word.
Yo, this is a joint called Like This, featuring my homie Young Z. Cuts by DJ JS1, produced by my man Breeze from Queens. So, yo, I love this joint right here. There's a video for this on YouTube that y'all could go check out too. So I thank y'all for having me, man. And
no doubt.
Much respect. I'm gonna talk to y'all again. We gonna chop it up again soon. Trust me.
Yeah, man. We gotta touch base, man.
Release a new joint, just let us know.
We gotta touch base.
Absolutely.
I might have something for you.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is the Underground
we always ready
Arsenal
for that.
Show.
No doubt.
We always ready for that.
Word up.
Make sure to get that Raw 808 app. And if you miss a show, go to the uashow.com.
Log on.
The Raw.
Yes, sir, Reefus. This is Lebronx.
And this is your boy M80.
And DJ Fatal Skills on the ones and twos. Tune in every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the
Underground Arsenal
Show, where we interview your favorite artists and play all the fly joints.
on the Raw 808 Underground
Radio.
Hip hop, how it should be heard.
If you missed the episode, go to the uashow.com, log on.